Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by today, hello, I'm Robin and I am so happy that you're here. We're in the kitchen today and I'm starting to add some summer decor. My favorite way to decorate for each season is by creating some simple, sweet, and cozy vignettes. Today we're going to liven up this area here between my coffee bar and my stove. I pulled some decor items from my decor closet that I thought would work in this vignette today, and just laid out everything here on the bar. I have some new tea towels, but for the most part, everything I'm decorating with today are items that I already had. My wonderful friend Julia has mentioned several times that she really appreciates me decorating with items that I already have versus just going out and buying the latest seasonal items in the store. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just change out the pot that my little plant here is in. I'm a plant girl, so I love adding little plants throughout my home and adding them to my vignettes. And changing out your plant's pots, it's just an easy way to transition from season to season. I also have a lot of utensil holders in my kitchen. Now this one, I don't use these utensils, I just have them for decor. Two of those wooden spoons that say Home Sweet Home and Home Made right there come from my wonderful friend Robin. Robin has her own little channel where she reads to children, and I'll link that down below in my description box if you have small children. She has a wonderful little channel, but she gave me those spoons about a year or so ago, and I love displaying them here. So again, pretty much everything here is just for display. This little green spoon I picked up with my girls trip with Charlotte, and I mainly got it for that green handle, and I just put it up there upside down to have a little touch of green here. Another friend of mine sent me the sweetest little Pioneer Woman spoons, spatulas I should say. Aren't they adorable? So Carol had sent me these about a year ago, and I haven't used them yet, and I thought this is the perfect day to use these little spatulas from the Pioneer Woman line, just to add a touch of character and charm inside of this. This is really just a little picture that came from Target, and it has some little matching cups that goes with it, and so I'm just going to use that whole set in this vignette today. Oh my goodness, how sweet is this, my friends? And I'm hoping this is simple enough that you can also create in your house. Pretty much all of us have some little wooden spoons laying around. A couple of these were my Granny Hortons. And you can also pick up some real inexpensive wooden spoons at thrift shops for like $1.50. Goodwill has a lot of them. Here's just a quick before shot of what it looked like before, and how just adding those simple little touches of that little flower print changed the whole look of this little utensil set. Okay, I'm going to add my plant back in, but if you're not a plant girl, I'm going to show you just a different little way that you could also complete this vignette. I feel like every one of my vignettes need a little greenery, be it a live plant or be it a faux plant. And so here, all I'm going to do is add this sweet little green picture with some hydrangeas. It was a little bit too tall, so I'm going to move it to the back. But I just want to kind of give you an idea of how you could have completed this little vignette without using a live plant, because I know a lot of you out there are like, Robin, I do not do live plants. I am all about fake plants around here. So just a little shot of how it could look a little different if you wanted to use a faux plant in your vignette. So I just want to try to keep it very simple and just show you guys how to just use things that you already have in your home to create something really sweet and cozy for your kitchen. Okay, now for a little bit more layering and for just a little bit more coziness, here are the 2 dish towels that I've got. Well, there's a 2-pack of these. I'll show you in a second. I think these were $7.99, but I loved the brown stripes on them. I love the neutral colors. I thought they would pretty much go in any place in my kitchen. And then I also found this little one from the Hearth and Hand collection. It was $3.99, and I loved the dark green on it. If you've been around for a while, you know one of my weaknesses is tea towels. I absolutely love them. I have a whole stash of them that I'll use at different times of the year, but I do love a sweet tea towel. And they're just a great way to kind of, like I said earlier, add some, there's the price, I'm sorry, $9.99. But they're just a great way to add some coziness and some layering in a vignette or to hang on your peg racks. They're so versatile and you can do so much with a sweet kitchen towel. So there's the brown one laid down, and then there's the green one. So I think I'm going to go with the green one just to give it a little bit more color over here in this corner. Even though my Pioneer Woman spatulas have a little floral print on them, I thought the brown towels were maybe a little bit too simple. So let's get this green towel opened and we'll lay it down and see what it's going to look like over here. Okay, I still had a lot of room here to add some more decor, so I'm going to take a couple of things and try different looks here. I wanted more of an eclectic look. I've really been trying since the 1st of spring to have more of a vintage eclectic feel in my kitchen. There for a year or two, I did more of a basic and simple look, and I really wanted to just add or I guess just try to find a way to add more character and charm to my kitchen. I've pretty much been more of a modern farmhouse look, and so now I'm kind of leaning toward a more cottage feel. My countertops in the backsplash, they're really dark, and so I'm always trying to find a way to lighten up my kitchen. So I'm loving the way this vignette turned out. It's going to be really busy for some people, but I like it. So this is just my first look. Now let's come up with another look and let's see, just to kind of give you guys just some different looks here is really what I was going for, just to show you how you could take just some simple everyday kitchen items and create some vignettes in your kitchen. So let's take away the little houses and let's try something different here. Okay, now even though I've got a little plant here, I feel like I can still get away with this little greenery sprig here because it's so small. I feel like the live plant and then that big green picture with the hydrangeas that I tried to use a while ago, I think those two plants together would have been too much, but I think just using this little bit of greenery sprig here kind of balances out this vignette. And I love the little sign back there, so I love this final look. I have said before, sometimes it takes me a lot of trial and error, I guess you could say, before I get an area just right. And yes, my little plant there is barely surviving. I actually potted that plant. There's two different plants there, and I potted that plant from a bigger plant. So I guess I tried to make a small plant out of 2 big plants is what I'm trying to say. So it needs some fertilizing and some tender loving care, but I think it's very sweet here. Okay, friends, we've come to the end of my video. I sure hope you enjoyed watching me create a vignette here in my kitchen. I have lots more kitchen summer decorating coming up, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure to hit that bell notification button so that YouTube can notify you every time I upload a summer kitchen video, which I have a lot coming up. So I appreciate you guys for sticking with me to the end. If you're new, please introduce yourself to me in the comment section. I'd love to know where you're from, maybe your name. And friends, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.